The main takeaway is actually to try to raise awareness and education regarding the whole subject of sustainability and retrofitting of existing buildings, especially that the whole agenda is around facility management and having FM companies. So I'm not an FM expert, I come from an engineering consultancy company, but the main intent is try as much as possible through the panel discussion to raise the awareness and education related to developers having eventually stranded assets at the end of the day. If they don't optimize their carbon footprint, if they don't optimize their energy consumption, we don't have too much time. They need to do this, as soon as possible. It's a decisive decade that we are in now. So I think this is one of the major factors why I chose to speak actually today. I would definitely say that the pandemic has made a shift in the mindset of many developers and many real estate owners also, in terms of the need to have more healthy workplaces, more healthy residences. So from an engineering point of view and from an engineering consultancy perspective, we've been actually receiving more and more RFPs related to having more healthy spaces, going even for likes of WELL certification, for example. So this is definitely something that the developers are looking into more and more. The flexibility even in terms of the workplace and having more and more people working from home, at least 2 or 3 days per week. So in terms of residences or in terms of workplaces, the pandemic has forced us to look more and more into the indoor air quality and the indoor environmental quality perspectives. I mean, that's definitely a very large topic. We should talk about new buildings, we should talk about existing buildings. In terms of new buildings, definitely there is too many requirements when it comes to energy, materials, the site, the hardscape, the landscape. I would definitely push all developers not to think of sustainability as an added value or kind of a cherry on the top. It should be seen as a very concrete and necessary thing, just like any other engineering discipline that is required for any new development. We don't really have the luxury of adding it as an optional factor. All new buildings should be sustainable by nature. It's just a discussion of how sustainable they should, or if they're going for any kind of green building certifications, what's the level of certification needed. But beyond that, every new project should definitely abide by sustainability requirements. And even I was also mentioning during the panel discussion, the necessity to upgrade the Dubai municipality green building requirements as well. This is for new buildings. For existing buildings, like I mentioned also before, any existing building, soon enough, the landlord will be forced in order to pay some more taxes when it comes to their own energy performance and their carbon footprint. So definitely there is a need to upgrade the existing buildings. The existing buildings that we have now, by 2050, 80% of them will still be standing. So we need to optimize their performance as much as possible.